might be missing some of the benefits that stereo can provide.
Hello everyone, and today we're gonna go straight into gameplay. No introduction needed because this is pretty much a chill stream. So nothing to care too much, you know. It's not a full playthrough or anything. I just wanna casually play through Diablo 2. Like the description of the video says, I'm trying to get my Druid. His name is Wilson. Trying to get him to hell. Right now I'm at Act 5 on the normal difficulty. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you're all doing fine today. I don't remember where the entrance to the frozen river is. there. Yep. Little Thug did this to me.
Why so? Thank.
No problem.
Good to see you.
Good. You thank Neelith.
Want summoning skills? Nah, not good enough. Not good enough.
What are your needs?
Like resist. Not good enough either.
Neelithak, you can't hide from me. I am overburdened.
Lame. I'm actually getting quite a lot of experience points here. I'm impressed, not gonna lie. Okay, let's see. There. What happened to the kind of weird? I'm actually leveling up quite fast there, actually. I'm not surprised, not gonna lie. Kind of surprised. useful, I don't know. My current shield's not the greatest, but I still can't use a decent spirit as a shield, so I have to wait a little bit for that.
I shall keep my end of Vader's bargain.
Salutation.
Hello.
You've...
Get out. Get out. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I level up again. Okay. I have 60 strength. For now that should be good, but I will probably respect my points later on when I'm ready to wear the Enigma. But in the meantime, get off that. Cyclone armor plus 2 seconds per level. To go. No, this is where I came, I guess. I need to go to the crystalline passage. By the way, to those who might be wondering, yes, this is players 8. Will probably lower it whenever I'm about to face Bale, but for now leave it at player 8 so I can get a lot of experience. Perfect. sooner I reach the end of the game, the better. Gotta tell you, I'm not a huge fan of the end game of Diablo 2. Used to be. Not anymore. Nowadays, the act that I like the most is pretty much the first one. And sometimes the second one as well. I used to hate Act 2, but it started to grow on me. Especially because it's a easy place to level up with those electric beetles. My hurricane is actually doing a lot of damage. More than I anticipated, to be honest. How much damage it's dealing? 500. Not bad. Not bad. I honestly don't need that waypoint. I think it doesn't hurt to get. It's not out of the way or anything. So. Forgot about that one. Hold on. My currently equipped shield, it has a better defense. Fire resist, cold resist 18. If I put 2 perfect diamonds on that shield, it will give me a decent amount of resistance. Probably decent enough for me to play through Nightmare. Problem is, do I have? I actually do have 2. This will give me 19 plus 2 all. Okay, so 38 more resistances. You know what? Fuck it. Put that over there because it's good. I had a mouse for this, but since I don't. Okay, only my fire resistance now is kind of crappy. So I think I can go through Nightmare with that shield for now. I do have other characters that probably has more gems in case I need it. I just need to find it. Have a few characters available, but I don't think that's gonna be necessary for the time being, at least. Hopefully it won't be. Root several small whirlwind that cut a path through your enemies. Oh, this one stuns the enemy. That's nice. It doesn't deal a lot of damage, but it actually stuns them, which could come useful. It probably won't work on bosses, but it's nice to have, I guess. Although it could work on bosses, but on a lower rate, probably. It receives more damage from Arctic Blast, Tornado, and Hurricane. Yeah, I'm not gonna use Arctic Blast for nothing in this playthrough. Okay. What if I put 1 point here? Does that increase this to 14? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I wish I had Enigma or some kind of teleportation spell. Not yet. Not yet. I'm kind of enjoying this Druid. For a first time player. We're doing alright. It's doing absolutely alright.
At last.
It actually works a little bit, but the time between each stun does not make it worth it. At least not for now. But soon, probably. Soon. At least the end game is pretty close. Well, it does seem useful against regular enemies, especially at high concentration of them. For bosses or like, yeah, mainly bosses, I don't see it being too worth to use it. But here seems alright. A nice option. Unique. Yeah, let me increase that. Hurricane is gonna be my main form of damage. Even more so than the tornado, I think. Let me focus on that. Yeah, it's so powerful. That's gonna be worth a lot of money. You know where this character would be fun to play at? The cow level. That could be very interesting. Very, very interesting. But I'm probably not gonna do it. I kinda wanna rush through so I can play with my sorceress. I have actually a Amazon level 96 that at first my goal with her was to reach level 99. But she takes a little while to kill the enemies, and I think I'm gonna change strategies there. After I'm done with the Druid, which will be after I complete the Hell difficulty. So after I'm done with the Druid, I will start a new playthrough with the Sorcerer, which at first will serve as my lore playthrough for the channel, but eventually I will try to take her to level 99 and hopefully by then get the platinum for this game. That's gonna be my goal for 2025, getting the platinum for Diablo 2. Not gonna be easy. I mean, it actually will be easy, it's gonna be very time consuming. Could be a little bit boring. I mean, if something is just time consuming, I don't like to call it hard. I mean, it can be annoying, yes, it can be boring, yes, but it's not hard if it's just time consuming. You just need to be willing to put the time in. spiked shoe. Okay. Go back to town.
I knew.
I knew the ancients.
You have...
You have proven yourself. I guess.
The ancient.
Yeah. 25,000, pretty good. Defense and cold demand. Attack rating I don't need. Cold damage I don't need. Maximum damage, yeah, it's not that bad, but honestly I don't need.
Can I help you?
I don't know. What is this? 2-hand damage. Adds 5 damage, stolen per hit, 25 to mana. I wish this game had some sort of a shared place where you could like collect the unique items and like keep kind of stored there, you know what I mean? It's kind of like a Hall of Fame of sorts. Hello, Barrel. Nice try. Nice try. So easy. Well, for now it's easy.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Okay.
How may I be of help?
Keep using the small tornadoes. There you go. There you go. Perfect. Just perfect. Now we come here. We put it to players 3, I think that's good enough. Hello, Selfix. Let's defeat Bale. back here. I don't watch the Game Awards. It doesn't interest me in the slightest. Because that does not convey anything for me. That doesn't mean jack shit for me. Okay, that's good enough. Ouch. Well, yeah, that's a good point actually. A lot of new games are probably gonna be first showcased there, but that's why we have Twitter, right? Or X, as you want to call it. I'll just check the news later, so I don't need to be watching the whole event, you know? Yeah, okay. Congratulations, Wilson. You will henceforth be known as Destroyer Wilson. Very nice. So, Destroyer Wilson. We're gonna be playing on Nightmare mode now. But the nominees are mostly a joke. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's pretty much like the Academy Awards, you know, if you think about it. Each and everyone will have a different opinion on what's the best game or what's the best movie. That is a good place for, like, to have an idea of maybe what to look for, but not a definitive answer. Chilling armor, energy shield, glacial spike. That is actually not half bad, better than myself.
Yes?
I'm gonna sell it as well. Ooh, look at that! I can finally start to use my +1 to elemental skills. It's been a while. You know, I'm gonna get rid of that, I guess. 2 the mana, nah, fuck that. No, actually. There. There. How's my 41 cold resistance? Yeah, it's could be worse. Could definitely be worse, so... Oh, it's because I still have that on my inventory. Okay, so... yeah, 34. Manageable. I'm not gonna face too many cold enemies. Most of them are on Act 5, so... It's gonna be a little while until I reach that again, so... I'm always curious about what kind of shoes. Keighley? Who's that? Sorry for my lack of knowledge. I'm getting close to 600 subs now, exactly. Hopefully next year it will come. Hopefully. Now, which one of these is the best one? Defense 250 to 51. Okay. 2 to Druid skill levels. Okay. Passive recovery bonus enhanced defense, 20 strength, 22 energy, all resistance plus 30, which is awesome, and 5 mana after each kill. Yes, please. I'll keep that for now. So, for the time being, this is gonna be. It's gonna be my gear. Yeah, my resistance are looking great actually. Poison resistance maximized, and Dario's not gonna have a chance against me. Hurricane, tornado, everything looks good. Duration 14 seconds. I guess the amount of seconds only counts for the actual points that I have on the spell. Okay. It's kind of weird, but okay. The Game Award. Oh, I think I know who he is. I mean, I can visualize him in front of me if I think hard enough, I guess. Ooh. I wish I could find more of these plus 1 elemental skills. Like, if I could fill my inventory with charms like this, it would be great. But the odds of finding something like that is very, very low. I don't even know how I had this. Oh, according to PlayStation, I've been playing this for 400 hours, so that might explain it. Okay, let's put it back to players 8. And let's go.
So it begins.
So it begins indeed. So far, I assume everything is gonna be pretty straightforward, pretty easy, to say the least. Let's just follow the road. The ideal thing for me to do here would be to upload my save file to the cloud in case I die. Because if I die here, it would be very bad. Even that this is hardcore mode, and once you die on hardcore, you die for real. There's no turning back. Unless you upload your save to the cloud, that is. Yeah, 400 hours. $412, to be more precise. That counting only this specific version on the PlayStation 5. I still have a lot of hours on the PC version, on the original PC version. This could very much be the game that I've most played in my entire life. No kidding. And yet, I am far from being good at it. But goddamn, it is fun to play.
This is where evil hides.
Who did you revive? Yeah, you could say that I love the game, I guess. I mean, whenever people ask me what's my favorite game, I usually say it's this one, regardless of which version, either this or the original PC version. I usually say Diablo 2 is my favorite game. And it's been nice playing this on the PlayStation 5 because it's giving me the opportunity to experiment things that I've never done before. Like, I've never truly played with the Druid before and tested out this build that I'm doing, a Hurricane build. Which, funny enough, that's why I named him Wilson. I think it was this year that a hurricane passed through Florida, I guess. To my knowledge, I think it didn't have too many casualties, thank God, but I thought it was appropriate to name a Druid Wilson because his main form of attack are hurricanes, so... A little bit of a dark humor there, I guess. If any of you feel offended by it, well, too bad.
Is that all of them?
Is that all of them? Apparently, that's all of them. Still have my original Diablo 1 copy upstairs. Have a couple Diablo 2 copies somewhere. Don't remember what. I still have mine as well, with the serial key still there in the case. I love the first one as well. It's a great game. What I don't like about that, but it's something that can be easily overlooked because the game is so good, is the fact that it's too slow. Having to walk everywhere makes things a little bit annoying for me. I do have the Hellfire expansion, and that allows you to kinda run, but only inside Tristram, and but that's something, I guess, better than nothing. It's too bad that the Hellfire expansion became such a mess. I remember the later parts of that game being very weird, but I honestly don't remember if I ever finished it. Let's give that a shot someday. Have you played the PlayStation 1 version of Diablo 1? I've heard a lot of people liking that game, but I don't know if it's because I got too used to the PC version that I always feel the PlayStation 1 version too inferior for me to play, you know? It's like, why play the PlayStation 1 version if I can play the PC one? And yes, I understand a lot of people might not have the ability to play the PC one, but between the two, I'll always choose the PC version. Much better. Another thing that I can't, like, that I always have to do when I play this game is to complete as much missions, quests as I can. And when I say that, I mean pretty much do every mission. Like, right now, do I really need... Hold on. Like, do I really need to come here and kill Blood Raven? Of course not. She doesn't give me any good rewards. Probably won't give me a lot of experience. I already have a pretty decent mercenary by my side. So why am I here? Well, the short answer: it's fun to kill things here on the that are, you know, kill these undead enemies, skeletons, zombies, demons. Look at all these bodies flying around, exploding into blocks of ice. She's very tough. You love the feeling of being OP. Exactly. Exactly. If there's one thing that I love to do in video games is to grind and become overpowered. Oh. But it makes the game so easy, it's not fun. Well, it is fun to me. It is very fun to me to plow through the enemies, you know, like a wrecking ball.
Your time has passed, Bloodraven.
Life is hard enough as it is. I don't need my video games to be hard as well. Exactly. But a lot of people, especially on the internet, well, I know the internet is full of trolls and whatnot, but it's very easy to find people on the internet that says that if you grind, if you become too overpowered in a video game, that doesn't count if you beat it because you became too overpowered and shit like that, you know? Bullshit like that. If you don't have to kill an enemy, you might want to consider not the first time you kill a special enemy. Like a boss, you have a higher drop rate.
I can't carry anymore.
I mean, I'm not denying that, because honestly I wouldn't know. To tell you the truth, I never really noticed the difference. But like I was saying to Selfix, a game like this, like, if you're speedrunning, sure. I know that speedrunning you only want to kill the mobs that has champions and unique enemies, you know, because they give more experience. Like this group here. But like I was saying, it's so fun to go into a mob of enemies with an area of attack, like the hurricane, for example, and just kill everyone. It's kind of enjoyable. And I pretty much already have most of the items that I'm gonna be using in the future of this build. They're just on different character. I need to transfer them over. So the drop rates are also something that I'm not too worried about. Sure, I can always get better items. Like I still don't have a shackle, for example. I never was able to collect a shackle in my entire life. So it would be nice if I could find one. But that's not something I'm gonna bother too much. Where's Rakanishu? There we go. Very good. Now I need to find a waypoint. Waypoint. I'm not gonna get that right now. Usually the waypoint is pretty close to the stones, aren't they? Usually, I've seen maps where the waypoint spawned pretty far away, actually. Gotta have a look at your game spreadsheet. Just gonna check something. You mean my collection, my game collection, my catalog? I think there's a link for it on my channel's description, like on the links part of the channel. Feel free to do so. Come to think of it, I think I didn't add the game that you sent me over via Steam. I need to add that eventually. If I have some time tomorrow, I'll do it while I'm at work. Where is the waypoint? Oh, pretty far away. Pretty far away. I can hardly believe that you defeated Blood the Raven. Looking for Dead Island 2. I don't think I have that. I do have Dead Island 1 and Riptide, I believe, for the PlayStation 3. say co-op game. You're still trying to play a co-op game with me, aren't you? I'm not a huge fan of co-op games, to be honest. I used to be, I'm gonna lie, I used to be a huge fan of co-op games. But I don't know what happened. Maybe I got corrupted by FIFA. Because I used to play that shit online all the time until it actually got the best of me. Like I got so mad at that game at times that I almost gave up on multiplayer game altogether. But hey, 2025 is here, almost here. Maybe it could happen, maybe. Fire damage. My time. Not worth my time. I made a goal for myself that next year I'm gonna focus a lot, like for my channel, pretty much what Bits and Glory is doing on his right now, where he's pretty much playing a lot of RPGs. I kind of want to try a few RPGs myself next year. Dead Island 2 was some of the most fun times I've ever had in co-op. So much dumb stuff happening where I like live for through the entire game. One thing about games like this, because I know whether it's good or not, it has a game with a story. And I don't like very much co-op games with story because you, at least talking for myself here, I usually feel kind of rushed to do things whenever I'm playing co-op with someone. So it's hard for me to pay attention at the story. And like I said, whether the story is good or bad, that doesn't matter for me. I kind of want to understand it, you know? I guess that's one of the reasons I never really paid attention to Dark Souls story, for example. Because most of the times that I played that game, I played in the very weird co-op that it had. It's not a very intuitive co-op, but it does have a co-op mode. But because I was always playing with a friend of mine, it kind of became hard for me to like hear the dialogues of all the NPCs and learn properly what was going on in the story. That's why I tried to avoid it for a first playthrough. But after I beat the game at least once, then I see no problem. Yeah, exactly, and there's nothing wrong with playing the way you did. You know, you were playing with friends, you wanna get the most of it, you wanna have fun. But yeah, it is also true that it becomes much harder to understand what's going on. I mean, sure, Dead Island, it's not a story that's gonna revolutionize the gaming industry. It's not gonna change anyone's life. You know, it's not that good of a story, but it is a story, and if you don't pay attention, you don't know what's happening. I mean, the main part of it, you do know what's gonna happen because of cutscenes and what's happening right in front of you, but the fun part of the story are all on the details, and analyzing the details are the fun part, at least for me. It certainly was nowhere as deep as that legendary. Yeah, the legendary trailer. Legendary, alright, but I think for the wrong reasons. I think I want to focus a bit on old point adventure game for my streams. There is not a, it's not a genre very popular nowadays, right? I mean, it's gonna be old games, alright. I never really played any of those. Have you done a playthrough of Uninvited or Deja Vu on your channel yet? I think you mentioned on Bits Discord that you kind of want to do it, right? Level up at least one more time.
This dead tree teems with energy.
Shadowgate, my number one favorite NES game of all time. That's interesting. I think it can be the game without a walkthrough in about 20 minutes. That's one thing that I mean, I never played this game, but from what I've seen, it seems interesting to me that it's a pretty short game if you know what to do. But that's the point of the game. Like, if you're playing for the first time, you're pretty much gonna play it for a few hours before you understand what you have to do. And it's the kind of game where you pretty much need to have like a notepad by your side to know what to do, you know, because it's that kind of game full of death traps, and if you click in a certain object, you're gonna die, and it's kind of like a try or an error kind of thing. I kind of enjoy that. I'm old school. I like to have a notepad by my side whenever I play a game like that. As a matter of fact, I still have one here with my name on it. Lots of notes for various games. It's been a while since I last used it because, truth be told, I'm getting a little bit lazy with it. Since I have my computer pretty much in front of me, it's faster and simpler to just Google the answer, but I'll try to make a habit of using my notepad. I think it's nice. Like I said, old school. where is the waypoint? If that endless continues, you can just click retry whenever you die and respawn in the room before you die. Yeah, like I said, trial and error. It would be nice to have like the ability. I don't know if it does. It probably does, but to have the ability to don't have unlimited continues. Then you would be more on your toes whenever you play the game, probably. But then we run out of torches, and it's really game over. Yeah, I've heard that about the torches. Bits and Glory told me that although it is kind of like a time frame for you to finish the game, it is very generous with you with the amount of torches that you can get, so it's very hard for you to run out of it. But regardless, I'm not a fan of any game that puts a time frame for you to do anything in the game, you know. It kind of makes you feel like you have to rush to the end of the game and don't appreciate for what it is, if you know what I mean.
I am overburdened.
Like something like Fallout 1, for example, where Fallout 1 you have that time limit to finish the game, to get the water purifier for your vault. If you don't get it, it's game over. I don't like that kind of stuff. Maybe we could just make the rule for ourselves. That's true. That's true.
Ruins. Fate.
But it's nice. It would be nice if the game had that option built in to avoid any cheats, you know. Okay, look at the size of this mob. It was pretty decent, but it's fun to kill enemies like this. It's so fun. Exactly, Dead Rising is also a game that has that kind of bullshit, right? Dead Rising 1 and 2 with that shit? Because I think 2 also has that, right? But I'm not sure if Dead Rising 1 also has a time limit for you to finish the game.
Deckard Cain, leave this place.
Deckard Cain, leave quickly. Yeah, I think the second one has that shit as well. It's so bad. I mean, the game itself is good, I guess. Never played it myself, but the idea, like I said, the idea of having a time frame does not suit well with me. I don't know. It could be a case that it's very generous and you don't even notice there's a time limit for you to do things, but regardless, I'm not a fan.
How's your break room?
As a token of my gratitude, I will identify any items for free. Cold resist. Minus better, right? 10% fast cast rate. 3 to energy. Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'm not gonna get rid of the Stone of Jordan, but yeah, take that ring. Finally, some useful ring. I need to buy a better belt, that's for sure.
Good day.
Good day to you, partner. I'm indeed. Do I have enough money? I think I do have enough money for it. Please, let me get something decent out of it. 31 to life. Okay, at least it has more slots, so okay. It's good. I gotta go to bed now. It's pretty late. But honestly, I'm gonna wrap it up here pretty soon as well. And probably try to record something for the future. So I appreciate the company, Selfix. Have a good night. Hope to see you next time, my friend. Oh boy. 5 to strength, 10 to life. I'd much rather have this one, I guess. Really? I'm glad I had points available. Fuck. Okay. So I guess that's gonna be it for today's live stream, guys. It's just a it's gonna be it. Like I said, just a chill stream for me while I play Diablo 2. My goal is to beat hell difficulty with this druid, and then like I said previously, I'm gonna start a sorcerer's playthrough with a actual playthrough for the channel. So there's that. And the green screen here is going nuts with my hair, but that's okay. And yeah, that's it. Thank you all very much for watching, and hope to see you next time, whenever that might be. Have a good one, everybody. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below. Hope to see you next time, and take care.